Hey everybody, it's your friend Syndicated. Boing! Here's Union Station. Yep, I drove by this building, the Starlight Supplies. There's some urban art on there. Here's some scenery from the train. That's still in California. So anyways, I'm just going to show you some of the views from the train. It's a lot of interesting stuff. You see a lot of desolation. I saw this girl outside of Yuma. I don't know what her story was, but it was very sad. I don't know, there's nothing I could do. And there's the female conductor. I'm sitting on the train and my eyeliner is all smudged right there. This guy got on the train. There was a lot of French students for the World Cup. And this is before we left. Anyways, here's a saguaro, some new communities that are being built in Arizona, and some other trailer park communities that are there. You see quite a lot of that. There's a solar farm. Got to Maricopa in one piece. There's the other conductor. There's a lot of different ones. He's real cool, that guy. Anyways, yeah, there was a thread on the train. But it got all settled. Yeah, they took somebody off the train. This guy was sitting across the train. Anyways, here's Duke's. That's a famous roadhouse that you see out in Arizona. I always like to take a video of it because at night the red letters glow very nicely. Here's a monoculture they're growing there, which is not good for anybody except the profiteers. This says Lordsburg, New Mexico. It's such a weird town. It looks abandoned, really. JJJ Cafe, and then that real Mexican food place. I don't know if it's a ghost town or what. I gotta read up on it, but I think it used to be a really thriving town. This one here, El Charo Cafe. I took a picture of that rock. Beautiful landscapes out there, and so I just wanted to photograph everything. Here's a train. Sometimes the trains go alongside us in the opposite direction and sometimes in the same direction. I always like to film another piece of the train from my piece of the train. I think it's an interesting effect. Look at the glowing of these trees. Okay, over here we are nearing the border. And there's the Rio Grande right there. Yep, the train runs right alongside the border of the United States and Mexico. There's the fence. You've heard of it. It doesn't really seem that tall, but I guess it's an impediment if you want to cross it. It's pretty long, and then it goes up to the mountains and stops. Okay, so here's those kids that were on the train, the French people. They brought their own groceries, and they took over this part of the observation car, and they actually, they had a cool little vibe there going. They were, having, family time and speaking French, but they spoke English, too. They were really nice. If you spoke to them, they were courteous and everything. And they were varied. There were so many different people of all different shades. I thought it was really interesting. This is what they were eating. Yep, they wanted to save money. I guess they're traveling, I think, from a school. So there's the spread. Okay, look. This is a nice looking hill. They have such beautiful landscapes out there. There's another part of the Rio Grande. And just filming stuff along the way. Here's some urban art coming up. I like to take pictures of this. It's ephemeral art, it's like they paint over it. So these pictures are all that's left. Then we started easing into San Antonio. This is this big theater. Don't ask me the name of it. I don't think it's the Henry Good Theater. Anyways, they have events there, the HEB Theater. It's right next to the station. And they have a lot of events there. Here is what the train looks like in the coach seats. This is the upper berth. And yep, here we go. Everybody's all excited. We pulled in at 5 o'clock in the morning. Well, actually 7. The train was 2 hours late due to some complications with the passenger on there. in Maricopa. So, pam, yay! Everybody was having a good time. Here's some more of that urban art. And yeah, I hope you like this kind of content. Please like and subscribe. And I'll bring more to you. Here I am. There I am in San Antonio. Got there in one piece. Alive and kicking. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Arigato. Bye bye.